Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My dear students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Allah and enjoying good health. My name is Naureen Muzaffar. I am working as an English teacher in Divisional Public School and College Sahiwal. Today we will read a lesson from Oxford Modern English of Class 4. Let's have a look at objectives of today's lesson, which are: by the end of the lesson, students will be able to read the story Pipi Longstocking with correct pronunciation, understand the story, and know the meanings of the difficult words. As you know, we always start our lesson with the message of the day. So, today's message is: a friend in need is a friend indeed, which means if someone helps you when you have problems or you are in trouble, that person is a true friend. So now, my dear students, before the start of the lesson, I would like to ask some questions. Do you like to make friends? क्या आपको दोस्त बनाना अच्छा लगता है? How many friends do you have? आपके कितने दोस्त हैं? Do you have any unusual friend? क्या आपका कोई गैर मामूली दोस्त है? Well, our today's topic is also related to a friend, which is entitled Pipi Longstocking. This is unit number 1. Today we are going to read first half of the lesson. Now I am going to give you overview of the story Pipi Longstocking. There are 6 characters in this story. First of all, here comes Pipi Longstocking. Next, here comes Pipi's father, Pipi's mother, Pipi's monkey, whose name is Nilsson, and there are characters of Tommy and Annika, who are Pipi's friends. Now I am going to give you the overview of the story. Tommy and Annika had no playmate near to their house. They had gone to visit their grandmother for a week, and so they had no idea that anybody had moved into the house next door. When they came home again, they stood by the gate looking out onto the street. They had no idea that there actually was a playmate so near. They were standing there considering that it was going to be one of those dull days when they couldn't think of anything to play. And just then the gate of Villa Villicula opened and a little girl stepped out. Her hair, the color of a carrot, was braided in 2 tight braids that stuck straight out. Her nose was the shape of a very small potato and was dotted all over with freckles. It must be admitted that the mouth under this nose was a very wide one with strong white teeth. Her dress was rather unusual. But the thing that made Tommy and Annika open their eyes widest of all was the monkey sitting on the strange girl's shoulder. It was a little monkey dressed in blue pants, a yellow jacket, and a white straw hat. She was walking in a very strange manner. The children looked at each other and asked her that why is she walking in this way. She told them that she had visited many countries, but nobody asked her about her way of walking. She also told them about the different styles of walking in different countries. Pipi also told them about her parents who were not with her at present. She told them that her mother is an angel and her father is a king of Cannibal Island. After a long discussion, they became friends. Pipi also introduced her monkey to them. The name of her monkey was Mr. Nilsson. Now I am coming to the text of the lesson. So my dear students, listen the text carefully. I am going to read the text. When Pipi entered Villa Vilicula for the first time, it was a lovely summer evening. The children next door, Tommy and Annika, were not at home. They had gone to visit their grandmother for a week, and so they had no idea that anybody had moved into the house next door. On the first day after they came home, again they stood by the gate looking out onto the street. They had no idea that there actually was a playmate so near. Now I am going to explain the meanings of the difficult words. First word is villa, which means a house with a large garden. Lovely means beautiful or good looking. Playmate, friend or companion. Now I am going to explain the text. And so from this first passage we come to know about three characters, Pippi Longstocking, Tommy and Annika. Pippi is the main character of the story, as you know. So Pippi entered the house for the first time in the beautiful evening. Tommy and Annika lived in the neighbors and they went to visit their grandmother for a week. Therefore, they did not know that anybody had come in their neighbors. One day, after their return to home, when they were looking out from their gate on the street, they had no idea that their friend lived close to them. So इस पैसेज से हमें ये पता चलता है कि जब पीपी अपने घर आई तो टॉमी एंड अनिका अपनी दादी माँ से मिलने गए हुए थे और उन्हें इस बात का अंदाजा नहीं था कि इनकी दोस्त इनके घर के करीब आ गई है. They were standing there considering what they should do and wondering whether anything exciting was likely to happen or whether it was going to be one of those dull days when they couldn't think of anything to play. And just then, the gate of Villa Vilicula opened and a little girl stepped out. She was the most remarkable girl Tommy and Annika had ever seen. She was Miss Pippi Longstocking out for her morning walk. This is the way she looked. So now I am going to explain the meanings. First word is considering, which means thinking. Wondering. This word also have same meaning, thinking. Exciting means lively or interesting. Remarkable, extraordinary or wonderful. Now I am going to explain the text. While standing there, they were thinking whether it was going to be a boring or dull day or an interesting day. They did not think to play. Just then the gate of Villa Vilicula opened and a little girl came out. She was an extraordinary girl, or you may say a wonderful girl. That girl was Pippi Longstocking. She went out for her morning walk. She looked like this. So इस पैसेज से हमें ये पता चला, टॉमी और एनिका को पीपी लॉन्गस्टॉकिंग के बारे में पता चलता है जब वो सोच रहे होते हैं कि इनका दिन इंटरेस्टिंग होगा या डल. तो इस वक्त पीपी लॉन्गस्टॉकिंग अपने घर से सुबह की सैर के लिए निकलती है. Her hair, the color of a carrot, was braided into tight braids that stuck straight out. Her nose was the shape of a very small potato and was dotted all over with freckles. It must be admitted that the mouth under this nose was a very white one with strong white teeth. Her dress was rather unusual. She had meant it to be blue, but there wasn't quite enough blue cloth, so Pipi had sewed little red pieces on it here and there. So here comes the word braided, which is past form of braid and it means plaited or twisted. Admitted, which is past form of admit and it means accepted. Unusual, different or strange. sewed. Past form of sew or stitched. Here in this passage, we come to know the appearance of Pipi. How does she look like? The color of her hair was of carrot, which were braided in two straight braids. Her nose looked like a small potato, and there was freckles over it. Her mouth was wide, having strong white teeth. Her dress was unusual, or you may say it was different or strange. Pipi had made her dress by herself. She wanted to make a blue dress, but she had less blue cloth, so she stitched it with little red pieces. इस पैसेज से हमें ये पता चलता है कि पीपी के बाल कैरेट कलर के थे, जिनकी चुटिया बनी हुई थी। उसका नोज एक स्मॉल पोटैटो की तरह था और उसका मुंह चौड़ा था और वो अपना ड्रेस ब्लू कलर का बनाना चाहती थी, लेकिन कपड़ा कम होने की वजह से उसे रेड कपड़े के पीसेस भी इस्तेमाल करने पड़े। ऑन हर लॉन्ग थिन लेग्स शी वोर अ पेयर ऑफ लॉन्ग स्टॉकिंग्स, one brown and the other black. She had on a pair of black shoes, exactly twice as long as her feet. Her father had bought these shoes for her in South America so that Pipi would have something to grow into. She loved them and she never wanted to wear any others. But the thing that made Tommy and Anika open their eyes widest of all was the monkey sitting on the strange girl's shoulder. It was a little monkey dressed in blue pants, a yellow jacket, and a white straw hat. Here comes words meanings. And the first word is wore, which is the past form of wear, and it means put on. Bought, past form of buy, and it means purchased. Widest, its third degree of wide means vast or broad. Now I am going to explain the text. She put on a pair of long socks on her legs. The color of both socks was different. One was brown and other was black. She had a pair of black shoes that were twice long from her feet. Her father purchased them from South America and she loved her shoes a lot and she always wanted to wear them. The thing that made Tommy and Anika surprised was the monkey which was sitting on Pipi's shoulder. It was a little monkey dressed in blue pants, yellow jacket and white straw hat. इस पैसेज से हमें पीपी के लंबी जुराबों के बारे में पता चलता है, जो कि डिफरेंट हैं कलर में। एक का कलर ब्राउन है और दूसरे का ब्लैक है, और इसके ब्लैक शूज के बारे में पता चलता है जो कि उसके साइज से दुगने बड़े हैं, और एक मंकी जो उसके शोल्डर पर बैठा हुआ है। Pipi walked along the street with one foot on the sidewalk and the other in the gutter. Tommy and Anika watched as long as they could see her. In a little while she came back, and now she was walking backward. That was because she didn't want to turn around to get home. When she reached Tommy's and Anika's gate, she stopped. So here comes the word sidewalk, which means a paved pathway or footpath. Backward, toward the rear or back. Reached, past form of reach, and it means arrive. Now I am going to explain the text. Pipi walked with one foot on footpath and other on the gutter. Tommy and Anika were watching her, and when she came back she was walking backward because she wanted to go straight without turning around. She stopped at Tommy and Anika's gate. Pipi पीछे की तरफ चलती है क्योंकि वो मुड़ना नहीं चाहती, और वो टॉमी और अनीका के गेट के सामने रुक जाती है. So now I am going to check your understanding. Say whether the following statements about the story are true or false. And the first is, Tommy and Anika lived next door to Pipi. Is it true or false? Yes, it's a true statement. Next comes, Tommy and Anika had gone to visit their aunt. Is it true or false? What do you think? Yes, it's false. At number 3, here comes Pipi's stockings were of same color. What is the correct answer? Yes, it's false. At number 4, here comes a monkey was sitting on Pipi's shoulder. Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. Pipi's shoes were too small. Were they small? No, it's false. Now I am going to assign your home task, and which is read the story carefully and learn the dictation of difficult words. That is all from my side. Thank you.